Hey everybody, coming to you from my closet today. It's one of the very few places in my two-bedroom apartment that I can get some peace and quiet with a toddler running around. I have really each week that I'm doing these things, it's really just about recognition and shout outs and letting people know just how grateful we are for the work that's being done, but also how much more need there really is out there. I'm going to kick this off with a shout out to my family's moving company. Um, they worked with their local Girl Scouts and actually collected about a 500,000 boxes of Girl Scout cookies. And then they went to 15 hospitals across the state of New Jersey and delivered them all to the healthcare and frontline workers. Um, our family's moving company generally distributes a lot of the Girl Scout cookies or stores them for the Scouts. And they worked with their local Girl Scouts to get even more of a product donation here. And we felt like this was just a really great thing to be able to do. So thank you to Lois. Thank you to the Girl Scouts that made this happen. It was really, really amazing. And I know for all the doctors and nurses and everyone working their butts off right now, um, you deserve every Girl Scout cookie and then some. So thank you for that. Another shout out to Davis Landscape, one of our partners down in Atlanta, Georgia area. They are still working with our local apartment community partners down there, and I know that they recently picked up over 150 pounds of food from the Anzio apartments. All that food was delivered locally to the Georgia Mountain Food Bank. So we appreciate your support, Davis Landscape. And one for the West Coast as well, Hanson Brothers, a long time partner of ours. They actually were able to come across almost 600 boxes of minute rice, which they were able to get to Northwest Harvest Food Bank in Seattle. So again, we're starting to see some more product donations come into the system. What we're hearing now is there's a lot of produce, a lot of fresh produce that is available, and it's very difficult to get this food to the food banks and pantries before it spoils. So if there are companies out there with refrigerated trucks that are looking to get involved in some way, shape, or form, please contact me. You can reach me at adam@moveforhunger.org. If I'm not able to help you in any way, we're also working with our partners at Feeding America. This is a collaborative effort. We want to make sure that food does not get spoiled. We want to make sure that more food gets into the food banks right now. The need is urgent. We're hearing a lot of stories of increases of 500% in demand. You're watching the news today and you're seeing the unemployment numbers continue to skyrocket, and we're not even in the peak of this yet, which is supposed to be over the next 10 days or so. So again, this is going to be a long recovery. So even companies that aren't in our network yet that want to get involved, if you have trucks, if you have refrigeration, if you just want to help in terms of transportation, please reach out and we'll see if we're able to connect you in some way to support right now. I also want to give a shout out to IOR. They're a brand new partner of ours, and they joined us kind of like in the heart of this pandemic. And for a partner to kind of commit not just its funding, but also their people, their support, their services to support Men for Hunger, that's a really big deal. So I just wanted to thank IOR. Shout out to Rob Burns and his team over there. You guys are incredible, and we're really looking forward to working with you this year. We also have a couple other things to celebrate. Every month we celebrate a Mover of the Month as well as a Community of the Month. This month's Mover of the Month for March anyway, is Brandon Moving and Storage. They're a Beacons agent out of Arkansas. Again, another longtime partner of ours. They collect, tens of thousands of pounds of food for their food bank every single year. And another story of them teaming up with Girl Scouts. The Girl Scouts of Diamonds in Arkansas, Oklahoma, and Texas had a product donation of cookies. They delivered 73 cases of Girl Scout cookies to the Community Action Partner Program for Central Arkansas, CAPCA for short. I know the food bank was incredibly grateful because, as I mentioned earlier, we're just seeing the needs continue to rise. So thank you, Brandon Moving, for helping out with that. As always, I know we can rely on you. And also for our Community of the Month, this is pretty new for our multifamily partners. We have about 1,500 apartment communities that are working with us on a daily basis. to rescue food from the residents when they move out and then deliver that food to local food banks. The Century, which is a pillar property out of Seattle. Pascal, Sierra from the team, you guys are crushing it. Thank you for continuing to push this now more than ever. We're really holding off on food drives in general right now, but in terms of the day-to-day collection of food, as people are moving, and people still are moving, I know people are being more cautious, and our moving crews are being more cautious as well, so I encourage everyone to continue to do that. But we're grateful and encourage everyone to continue to please donate your food when you move. We'll make sure that food gets to where it needs to be. We also had some pretty just generous donors over the past month. I'm not going to name all of them, but I just wanted to say thank you to the Rebecca and Ross Lader Family Foundation, Amy and Zach House. You two are awesome. They donate very regularly, and the American Express Foundation matches their gift. So if any of you work for a company that is matching funds right now, now's another great time to make that donation. moveforhunger.org/donate if you want to support us. The Road Tex Transportation Corporation, David Morrow, Fritz McDonald, Russ and Sue Malta, my in-laws, I can't thank them enough, Janice Stanger, George Weiber, Greg Nelson, Bill Cardigan, Tani Marantini. Also, her donation was matched by the Expedia Group. So again, it's like double money, and those funds are really going to help us really organize the logistics of getting food from point A to point B, which if you're talking to a lot of the food banks right now, they'll tell you that transportation is one of their biggest challenges, whether it's fresh food getting somewhere before it spoils, or food donations, like big bulk food donations that need to come and need to be palletized and warehoused. That is something that we do really well at Move for Hunger. We have over 1,000 moving partners across the U.S. and Canada, by the way. So I know our Canadian moving partners are looking to step up as well, and we're going to have some opportunities for you as well. Also, again, Daniel Metz, Ann Young, Executive Mover Services, Jack Griffin, and Tom Trainer. All of you this past month have been just incredible. Thank you so much for your generosity. Again, while we're not organizing food drives right now, we will be, hopefully, doing a lot more of them this fall. So be on the lookout for some, hopefully, creative, non-coronavirus related food drive campaigns that we can be putting out there. Our main goal this fall is going to be to fill the shelves of the food pantry. If you're looking for something to do right now, if you know someone moving, encourage them to donate their food when they move. You can set up a fundraiser. ERA Central Real Estate Group, they've actually raised over $800 with their fundraiser so far, and I know they're continuing to fundraise, so thank you for that. You can donate. Even just a $25 gift will help us feed over 60 people. So please make a donation if you can. And then again, if you are a company that has non-perishable food to donate, please reach out to us. Adam@moveforhunger.org. We would love to help get that food to local food banks and pantries free of charge. We have the resources and we need more of them. So if there are other transportation partners out there that want to get involved, please reach out as well. Tried to keep this relatively brief. Thank you all. Please stay healthy. We appreciate all of your support. We're going to continue with these updates and just, again, hopefully this is some positive news for what's going on out there. We're very grateful to all of our partners, our entire network that's going out each and every day to help support their communities, as well as the hospital workers and doctors and nurses and truck drivers. You guys are making America run right now, and we can't do really anything without you. So thank you, and we'll talk to you again very soon.